Mortgage rates just hit their lowest level in years. But here's what most Seattle buyers are completely missing about what that actually means for you. Everyone headlines that the rate has dropped, but almost no one explains how it impacts your buying power, your competition, and your negotiation leverage right now in Seattle. And those three things, they matter way more than the rate itself. This week, the average 30-year fixed rate dipped back near 6% on a $900,000 home, which is very normal in neighborhoods like Green Lake, Ballard, and Queen Anne. That shift can change your monthly payment by hundreds of dollars. But here's the bigger story. When rates drop, two things happen at the same time. One, buyers who are sitting on the sidelines end up jumping back into the market. Two, sellers gain confidence and more listings will hit the market. So the question isn't just, are rates lower? It's, are you early or are you about to face even more competition? In today's Seattle Market Watch, I'm breaking down what happened with rates this week, what inventory is doing across the city, and whether this is actually a smart window for buyers or just noise. Let's get into it. Hey there, I'm Brendan Klaus, your favorite Seattle area realtor. Today is Wednesday, February 25th, and we're talking about exactly what is happening with the mortgage rates. So as I mentioned, the 30-year fix is down to 6%. Now, this is the lowest it's been in multiple years since basically 2022. Now, we did see it happen again. Now, we did see it come down to 6% on January 9th. The difference is that right now we saw it come down slowly, whereas January 9th was a dip for one day. So that could mean that it's a little bit more here to stay than it was before, but we have to wait and find out if that's actually the truth. Now, the 15-year fixed is at 5.62, the 30-year jumbo is at 6.28, and then the 30-year FHA and VA are at 5.65 and 5.67 respectively. So again, coming down slowly is a good sign versus the jump that we saw January 9th. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is something that could lead to more competition for buyers. So if you are thinking about buying, now is the time to get in early so you can lock in these rates, but also get a really good deal before other buyers start to come into the market. Now, if you're not worried about competition or you're willing to pay a little bit more, then no need to worry. But if you don't want to have to compete, now could be the exact time that you need to move. Like I mentioned, for you sellers out there, if you're thinking about listing your home and now you see the rates are coming down, there will be more buyers out there, but you have to hurry because that's going to be the mentality of all the other sellers as well. So you may want to start preparing sooner rather than later to get your home on the market if you don't want to have a lot of competition yourself. Now, when we look at condo listings this week in terms of what came onto the market, this week we were down by 8 new listings at 193. That was down from 201 last week. For pending listings or condos under contract, we were up 14 at 185 this week, up from 171 last week, and sold listings are up 9 at 87 from 78 the week prior. So what does this mean? 185 going under contract and only 193 coming on the market. Very, very balanced in terms of the condo market. It really is primarily a buyer's market in the condo submarket of Seattle. So if you are looking for a condo, now is an amazing time to negotiate a great deal on a condo. We are definitely seeing condos go for sometimes less than what they were bought for a few years ago. So keep that in mind if you are looking for a condo, and if that's your entry point, could be a really good time to look. Now, when we talk about single family homes, this includes townhomes as well as detached homes. We're up 18 this week in terms of number of new listings at 456 new listings in the past 7 days. That's up from 438 the week prior. Pending or under contract homes are up 41 at 479, up from 438 the week prior. And then sold listings are up 91 at 325, up from 234 the week prior. So a lot more solds, a big jump in the number of solds or closings. And we're seeing the number of new listings and pending listings increase, which we do expect. Maybe the spring market is starting to come around. It does seem like there's competition happening for really well-priced detached homes. But then when you look at the townhome market, for example, that is really a buyer's market, and buyers can get a lot of really good incentives, especially on new construction right now. So again, if you're looking for condos as a buyer, if you're looking for townhomes, especially new construction, now is your time to strike a really good deal. I would highly encourage you to start your search sooner rather than later, especially if we start to see the rate come down more and there's more competition. The number of pending listings for 479 outpaces the number of new listings this week at 456. So what that means is that homes are getting bought up quicker now. We've seen this in a couple weeks in the past, but not consecutively. So we'll see if that does continue its trend and if we will start to see buyers coming back out and a lot more competition. If you've had any thoughts about making a move this year, I'm actually hosting a quick 20-minute Zoom class next Tuesday, March 3rd, where you will get the quick and dirty of exactly what's going on in the market. So if you want that link, just reply in the comments here and I'll send you that link over. Just reply the word class and I can send that to you. If you want a more private conversation where we talk about your needs, goals, and wants and about the strategy to either buy a home or get your home sold, book a discovery call with me today. You can text or email to set that up, or go to the Calendly link in the comments and you can easily get on my calendar for that discovery call. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.